my gosh, that's so well said.
Yeah. And
I
it,
yes, I couldn't agree more. Like, I just want to pause for a moment, right? That is that is everything, Susan, because if we could distill it, right? We could talk about, as you say, all of, if you line them up, as you mentioned, right? The administration, the underfunding, the undervalued, all of it, all of that sits in front of a teacher's face.
yeah,
I mean, that really, it makes me want to cry, honestly.
I
Like,
know.
it's just so sad. Like, I think about myself as a young teacher. I was so fortunate. I was working at private schools internationally. I was able to be creative, and I still had the American curriculum, but I had so much more freedom and flexibility and creativity and humor.
Right.
I miss the humor part of being in the classroom and having fun, and I mean, that's the learning process, right? And it's just not right. You see these really amazing teachers who've dedicated their lives and they're just not getting their needs met. They can't, as you say, they can't just be teachers.
Mhm. Yeah, it's really true. And I think that, one of the hard things about the situation, I mean, it's always been true. I certainly know from my decade plus teaching in New York City, there were so many administrative and situational circumstances that interrupted anybody's ability to focus on teaching and learning. And I really feel like what happens is teachers have to mediate the mismatch between the system and the kids through their body, like with their being. And so having a kind of a way to do that or some strategies for doing that it's really helpful. Because
Mm.
otherwise it all just gets like lodged inside you. And so this is why, in addition to pausing, we really have emphasized that people check in with their body regularly and just
Mm.
really, and again, it can just take a few minutes. I mean, a few seconds. It's just, they don't have a few minutes.
Yeah.
So like a few seconds to kind of catch your breath, notice that you're breathing. Maybe you notice that you have a headache. It